here? Not yet. All right, so we can start the quiz, right? While he arrives.
Do it.
Yay.
Somebody said my name. What's up?
Oh, could you please give me recording rights?
Yeah, if I'm not.
I got it.
Tim's
Thank you.
got it. Okay, good.
Oh,
Good morning.
hi, Geshe-la.
Hi, handsome. How's your baby?
Good. I came home. He stayed at JB and Connie's, and I came home because we want to just make sure that I really don't have anything.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm going to stay here until Friday and go on them with walks, social distance walks, I think.
So you and me could have a bachelor party or something?
Yes, totally.
All right.
Okay. Oh, since you're here. Sashi
What?
Jukshin Meto
Okay.
Blingshin Imde Gempad Sangye Shindu Te Wagi Roku Namdak Shinatu Pasho Shamburu Ratnamandalakam Niryataya Sangye Chedan Soki Choknam La Anchu Barku Dagni Kyapsuchi Daki Chunyen Vipe Sunam Ki Ola Penchir Sangye Druparsho Sangye Chedan Soki Choknam La Yangshu Bardu Dagni Gyapsuchi Daki Chunyen Vipe Sunam La Penchir Sangye Druparsho Sangye Chudang Soki Choknam Lam Yangshu Bardu Datni Kyapsuchi Aki Kunin Sonam Penchir Sangye Truparshan.
Yay.
Yay. Oh, so today is our last class. Our last
Wait.
All right. So this is a pretty easy quiz, pretty simple. Question number 1. Do you guys remember the text was mentioning about what can be a potential downfall of being too smart? It's a weird question, but it's made on purpose.
Look down on others, discount the ability. Is that
Something around that. Can you be a bit more specific of what the text said?
Thinking.
Put who down?
put people
Your teachers.
Word was saying something. What was that word?
I remember the part about thinking that you know well enough to interpret your own meaning.
Yes, and you put in, by doing that you put down
The lineage.
Teachers or lineage.
Both the teacher and the scriptures. So the book stresses how important it is to have a live teacher teaching us a potential downfall is to fall into the trap, not believe that you can make it on your own without the teacher and teachings. Then you explain according to your own understanding and therefore putting down the scriptures. Okay, question number 2. Then does this mean that we shouldn't teach since we are just learning?
No.
Because
Teaching is the best way to learn.
right. And do you know yeah, something around that. It said that you always should, it kind of goes into the next question, but to always keep your teachings as close as possible to, like never contradict the teachings, basically. Okay. Question number 3. How can we know if people that claim to have an extraordinary experience with the teachings, like they saw an angel, had a dream, or found scriptures under a rock, are teaching correctly as opposed to making it up?
Can't know.
How? Yes. So that means that we
So we should just be careful about how we judge people.
And then you
Yeah.
remember what else? Go like if we try to tie it back to the root text.
It
Dance
was,
on the
it's their kind and if they take care of others.
Oh, yeah, that makes more, that has more connection with bodhicitta. But in this part of the text, it says, it talked about contradicting the collection of the scriptures, both in, especially if we think that something like this happened to us, always keep in mind, try to always compare it to the teachings and make sure that they're in accord, right? Okay, vocabulary words. Chumse.
Teach Dharma.
Sorry?
Teach Dharma.
No, it relates to, oh, Geshe-la gave an example of someone who was calling him at that time. Do you guys remember?
Galagashi Lotar was calling him.
Aha.
Elderly
It's a,
practitioner.
it,
Oh,
it's a polite word that they use.
a practitioner for someone who hasn't really done scriptural practice so much is an experienced practitioner nonetheless, and people respect.
Yes, exactly. One of the great qualities. Yay. Okay. Tertun.
The underground, the treasure teachings. There's like the underground.
Yeah. So in this particular case, it was the teachings under a stone.
Yeah.
But the general meaning is to extract that treasure, right?
Right.
Okay. Katong.
Oh, color and shape. I'm sorry. Yeah. Is that?
No.
give-
No. So, oh, I think Wood had it. What?
To give a teaching? Kakum.
No.
Criticize.
Yes, criticize. You're missing something really. Oh,
Criticize their mouth.
right. And what does that mean?
Say?
Say what they say is not true.
Yeah, something like that. To criticize back,
Oh.
if I understand correctly. Right, Geshe-la?
Katong means to send your mouth. You send your mouth to them. Yeah, it made you criticize them. Yeah.
Just criticize.
Okay. All right. Well,
Yay.
thank you very much.
I think Seiji, you got too much sleep. Maybe you could just watch movies all night to get that feeling of being with Maitri back.
I have years of that, so.
Yeah, okay, we'll catch up. Okay. Here we go. Hang on just a second. Let me get my cursor up here. Okay, Chenzin, you up for checking this guy?
Yes.
Oh, we cannot see your screen, Geshe-la.
I'm sorry. I'm trying to arrange my trip to my second vaccination today.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Hey,
Are you going right after
I may
class?
be,
then?
yeah, I may be out of it. Okay, so
Mm.
but you can't tell. Probably I'll just be the same as usual. Okay, go ahead, Chenzin, you're checking.
Sangye chomdende ki kompa chinchi ma lokpar tempe kepe lekshe nam la gupar mi chepar sunjin nga
Sunjin.
Na. sunjin na tok sok tong wate.
Good. What's Sangye Chamdende?
The Conqueror.
Buddha.
The Conqueror.
Yeah. What's Gomba, like Gomba Ramsa? It
Gomba
means
to
Nick, what's it mean?
The true intent or the real meaning.
Yeah, it's
The
like
real
the deep,
intent.
the deep thinking, okay, the deep thinking of the Buddha. And people are teaching it. There are kepas, there are wise people teaching it. Tumba, Chenzin Malopa. What's that mean, you guys?
Correctly. Unmistakably.
Yeah, unerringly. Yep. And they are speaking eloquent words, lekshe. Okay, they are speaking good words. Okay. By the way, the root text said yong here. And he said nam, but it's okay. It's the same thing. All of them. You don't do kurba. What's that mean to them?
Respect.
Yeah, and instead you try to sinjimba them.
Destroy or put.
Yeah,
Mess them
you
up.
try to destroy them verbally. Okay, all kinds, not so all kinds. This tong is the same as katong, right? And it's related to tonglen, right? You send all kinds of bad. You try to reject their positions. Okay. Okay, Seiji, Chenzin, you want to keep going?
So Geshe-la, just a quick question here.
Yeah.
So if they change the word, you don't black it out, you don't bold it out, right? Like the young.
I do sometimes. I do sometimes if it's very close. It's a call. It's a subjective call. You know, if it's pretty close, I'll black it out. This is a little too far away to black it out, I think. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Okay, go, Seiji.
Teng tu ningma war lompa daki seni pe chuni chianam kapurwa tar lep ki
Clip,
Clap.
clip, clip. Clip,
lep
clip.
lep ki ngang tu mi se sepa le la mbat mi tuptu sokyu sen mepe sungjin ki siki lengeng sakpat tabute teta kyang chekan rang chengzin tu tongne
Chicken.
Chicken. Yeah.
chicken.
Okay, good. This is a very kind of beautiful metaphor or simile. Tengdu nowadays. Ning ma war lomba. What's that mean?
These Nyingmas who have
Mappa.
delusions of grandeur.
No, people who have delusions of being a Ningmapa.
Yeah, he's saying they're not real Nyingmapas. Yeah. By the way, the war is acceptable. The war is acceptable. So they have delusions of being representatives of the ancient school, but they are not trained well enough to say they are. That's the implication. Daki, Chenyipa, those Chenyipa,
Definitions.
Definitions.
Interested in
Define-
classics.
Those practitioners.
those classicists, really, okay? Those
Classicists.
classicists, which is what the mixed nuts are. Churni, their practices are like a jaw purwaing in the namka.
A bird flying in the sky.
Yeah. And snapping nandu means they stay in the nandu means in the, how do you say?
Duck pond.
No, this nang means condition. Okay, this nang means position or condition. They stay in the state of seplat. Okay, now here's the definition of seplat. Okay, and I'll give $30 to anybody. Shoktsal mepe purtang. I'll give you tang. Okay, tang means the way an animal looks when it's doing its thing, when it's running or flying or whatever. That's called tang. Its gait or its manner of movement. Okay. Oh, awful quiet.
Clumsily?
Flapping.
Tsel is often given as the definition of Shindan.
That's Chenzin?
Pliancy, flexibility.
Pliancy, yeah, flexibility. Shok is there's a famous scripture that we need two shoks.
Wings.
Choke, choke.
Yeah,
Wings.
Their flight is
Wings.
very erratic or,
good, nice. Okay, by the way, I gave up the bet a long time ago.
yeah.
Yeah, the only word I didn't do for you was the pay. Okay, so yeah, a manner of flying in which there is not much skill with the wings, and it means he always gives an example. He says when a baby bird is trying to fly, they are often pleb. Okay, now this Nyingma Barlomba is saying that the classicists, they remind me of birds flying in the sky, and they spend their whole life, meet se sepa, they waste their whole human life, nangdu, in the manner of a
Baby bird.
yeah, they're just flopping around. Okay, they spend their whole life flopping around in the sky. Okay, unskillfully. Okay, and they never salam bup.
They never
Come, fall to the earth. Yeah.
What's it mean here, Nick? What do you guess it means here?
Never get grounded in the real teachings.
Yeah, and they never come to a conclusion. They just keep flopping around in the sky, and they never land in a solid practice and a solid conclusion. Okay.
This is the deluded people who think they're Nyingmas saying this about the Tsinyipas.
Yep. And you get that kind of thing. You hear that from people. You guys just spend all your time arguing, nitpicking about stupid stuff, and why don't you just get grounded and do your thing? Okay. Stop. So. And that kind of sig, those kind of words are sujimba to the Tsenipas.
ruining.
They are trying to overthrow, really, logically, okay, sujimba, without a gyusen.
No reason.
Yeah, it's meaningless attempt to attack the classicists, okay? And what they're really doing is stockpiling Lengemba.
Collecting bad karma.
They're just collecting bad karma, okay? Now, who made them do that? Chekan. Who made them do that?
They're self-cherishing.
Yeah, so we should what, Seiji?
Down.
They should.
The roar of hell smashed now the skull of my misperceptions. The
Yeah,
ones that wish my life bring your death to the heart of this butcher.
yeah, cool. You're gonna be singing that in your sleep later. Okay. All right, who we got here to do some checking? Earl Bernie's gonna check Seiji's pronunciation. Okay, just Earl, every third syllable just say Okay. Don't forget to turn on your mic, but you can't criticize him otherwise. Okay, here we go.
Hi, Earl. Not...
Oh, sorry.
Ngot se nge la ngot sar min simpar. Nge mit sa la ngot se chu longjin.
Good.
Should I continue?
Keep going, please. Yeah.
Shepani chemin dikpa mi gewe lela ndukpa ni shintu ngo sa shin me par chawe nge yin me kyan te dakla ngo tsar ma war minjim pe karta tongo sorkier ne ndukpatang.
Good. Good. Let's read the commentary. It'll be easier. Okay. Chepani. They are jukpa. Okay. They are jukpaing in migewe le. What's that mean, Seiji? They are engaging in migewe le.
Things they shouldn't? No.
Yeah. Bad karma. They're engaging in bad karma. which is Dikpa, bad deeds, and which is Chemin, the opposite of good Dharma. Okay, it's the opposite of Dharma. Okay, actually, that should be a ne. That should be a situation which would be ngotsa. They should be ngotsa.
Ashamed.
They should be ashamed of themselves because it's a mepa. It's a condition or a state of living which should be mepa by the wise.
Put down.
Yeah, it should be put down by the wise. And, you know, it's obviously no connection into Serame. Okay.
What did you say? Put down by what?
The wise, by
Oh, the
by
wise.
people. Yeah, okay, sorry.
I understood the wives.
Ma means look. Well, sometimes the wives are wise. Mekyang means, yeah, look, we all agree. Mekyang means, look, we all agree. They are, the way these guys are talking about the people who really tried to go deeply into the scriptures is like an embarrassment. They should be embarrassed, okay? But they don't know.
They don't feel shame.
Yeah. And then kar is a nice idiom for you guys. I don't think you know it. It means in the face of not being ashamed, or instead of not being ashamed, in fact, they, okay? So kar means in the face of, or instead of, well, at the same time, kala, in the mouth of, right? So on top of not being ashamed of themselves, dadu means even more, even still, they want more, okay? No sort of care. They think they're doing something great by criticizing those classicists like little birds who never land, okay? So no sort of care means to consider valuable, okay? So not only are they not embarrassed by their position, they think it's great and they think they should continue it because it's a worthy position, okay? All right, and they keep doing it, jukpa. All right. Also, by the way, generally means trying to get credit for something or to, you know, worthy, to be worthy, okay? See here in the definition means to count or to do arithmetic, but sometimes it means to consider, okay? Считать in Russian, similar, okay?
Reckoned.
Yeah, reckon, yeah. Okay, Earl, you want to do some more? It's just nice to see you. We want to give you some work, okay? Here we go.
Shen tak tse ndi le tang ne chima henche ki tong trup cheer go sa tang no long chu sok shakte chu nam par dak pa che mi namla ni ngoza we nge sun jin mi rong we kar shing tu che su yi rang war che ge nang.
Okay, there's that car again, okay? Which means whereas they should be doing that, they're actually doing that, okay? Shendak, now they see other people who with their law have tongue Sendi. With their law, they have tongue Sendi, okay? What's that mean?
Their mind, they have given this life.
Use their life well.
Yeah, they have given up on this life. They've given up on the concerns of this life, okay? Which is a virtue, right? Okay, Sendi, le tongue. They have given up on trying to get famous or rich in this life, okay? And they are concentrating on Chima.
Next life.
Yeah, Penche means and the ones beyond that, okay? They are focusing on that. Dun Drupa, Siddhartha, they are trying to achieve goals which are higher than this life. They are focusing on the next life and higher, okay? And they have shak, which means to put, but here it means put down. they have let go of kosa, nor, and longche.
Position, riches, and possessions.
Yeah, good, perfect, Nick. They
Geshe
have
Michael.
given up. Yeah,
So tongue can mean give up as well as give.
yeah, exactly. But look at the spelling. Okay, it's a little different,
Oh.
right?
Oh,
Yeah, it means they have let go. Lutang means to give up your attachment for something. Yeah. Okay, they have given up on this life, and they've given up on getting some high position or getting money or collecting possessions. Okay, they have given up. In fact, they are doing a churn number dapa.
pure dharma.
Yeah, they're actually doing a very pure practice of dharma. Okay, and then they are this kind of people. Minam, they are this kind of people. Then those other guys consider Zen them to be an example of Mozart.
Shame.
They are shameful. Look at these guys, they don't know what's important. They should be trying to make some bucks and getting a bigger house. And, that's an embarrassment, Mozart, okay? That's an embarrassment to all intelligent people, how they're wasting their life, okay? Now, that kind of attitude should be wrong, okay? Mirung. They should see that it's wrong to think that way. But on top of that, on top of that, instead of, they jesu yiro.
They do a super coffee meditation after.
I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I messed it up. Rather than being something to be embarrassed about that you have given up on this life, it's actually something that we should jesu yiro. We should be happy. We should say, oh, look at those guys. They don't have attachment to money or getting a bigger house and stuff like that. Okay, we should celebrate them. Okay, okay. But these guys, let's go, Seiji. Who's checking is Gibson.
Teleng Doctrine Dini Gosa Tangrong Chu Tetang Dendrawa Tak Shatne Chatpo La Tabu Changpo Tabu Nditar Chepa Tamche Tache Te She Ngotsawe Chesu Semne Lokpanzin Pate Teyang Rang Chenzin Ki Che Ke Par Tongne.
Great.
Okay, good. So they should be celebrating these people who are not attached to things in this life, but rather they are the dopa.
The opposite.
They do the opposite.
They do the opposite, okay? And they say, look at this guy who has shot. Look at this guy who has left aside kosa, position, longche, possession, and everything like that. Dendawa tada. Look at this guy. He's given up everything like position and bigger house, etc. Okay. And he's living like a jangbo.
Beggar.
Yeah, he's living like a beggar. Okay. Chepa. Tache. Tache.
That's great.
Tache means that's the worst. That's unbelievable. Tache means the worst of the worst. Okay. Tache. And you go like this with your hand when you say tache. Tache. That's tache. That's unbelievable. Okay. Then they consider not seeking wealth and fame to be a notsa.
Shame.
Shameful.
Yeah.
activity.
Those guys are an embarrassment. Look at those mixed nuts. They're an embarrassment. They should be trying to get a position in a corporation so they can make more toothpaste or something, Okay. That's, what are they doing in those books? That's an embarrassment to the human race. Okay. And that's a longzin.
That's completely backwards. That's something.
Yeah, that's completely backwards. They are taking the opposite view of what's correct. Okay. Now, why are they doing that, Seiji?
The verbs of cherishing.
Yeah. Okay. And then we should dance on the head of it. Okay. All right. Who's checking in? Mrs. Captain Bill. Let's go.
Shepani, Shenyang, Dak Chenzin Ki, Kiepe, Niepe, Nam.
Wait, give me the root text first.
Oh, sorry. Chena Rongwa, Chikyang Mi Chepa, Mi Rik Chawa, Tamche Chepani, Chepai. Shepani, Shenyang, Dak Chenzin Ki, Kiepe, Niepe, Nam Chakni Cherche, Manwa Jumki, Milangwar Sikpe, Tani Tune, Tampar Shete.
Good, nice. We have done those things which we ought not to have done. We have left undone those things which we ought to have done, and we have done those things which we ought not to have done. This is the exact wording, okay? We haven't done a single one of the things which are ruwa.
But he should.
Yeah, we haven't done a single one of the things which are appropriate if you do them, chena, which are appropriate if you do them. And they have done all of the mirik.
The wrong stuff.
Things
Yeah,
that they
they've done all the
should not.
wrong stuff. Okay, they haven't done any of the stuff that if you did it, it would be proper. And they have done all the things that you shouldn't do. Okay, that's the poem. Here's the commentary. The Namdang. Oh, who's got their mic? Namdang has two important meanings. Somebody give it to me. Somebody has to turn the mic off.
A variation of the Dharma.
Yeah, a version, okay.
A synonym.
And a synonym, right? Two important meanings, okay. Now here it says different takes on the same problems, okay. So their repertoire of nyepa, okay, of mistakes, okay, caused by self-cherishing, you know, it's so many. And I'll give $30 for jerky milango. Jerky milango.
They don't accept what they say you shouldn't accept.
Word, every time you get something wrong, you know the feeling of warmth it gives me in my chest. I don't know okay. It means I still have a
They don't
function.
say they don't say no.
This langwa almost means to carry a heavy load.
Oh.
Anyway, Juki Milangwa is an idiom that means could never be expressed. You know, it's too much for a person to even say, it's too much to say in words. Okay?
In a negative way?
Yeah, the catalog of all the stupid stuff they do is something that could never, if you started typing it on your computer, you would never finish, okay? Juki Milangwa, beyond all expression. Could never reach the end of that job to write a catalog of of all the stupid things they are saying. Okay, Jipping Lama, Sikbe. Now that's the honorific of Tong, so we must be talking about
The teacher of the Buddha.
yeah, or the author of the poem. Okay,
Mm.
who is it? Dharmarakshita.
Mm.
Okay,
Oh,
having seen that it would be hopeless to go on listing all the stupid things these guys are saying and doing, he decides to donate them.
Summarize.
Good. He decides to wrap the whole thing up. Okay. Now where he's going after that, Seiji, I don't know. And don't get your hopes up. You are not near the end. Okay. Okay. So he's gonna wrap it all up. Shame means honorific. He decides to wrap it all up. Okay. He he decides to wrap it all up. Here we go.
Okay.
Ina, keep going, okay?
Dorsuna. Oh, Dorsuna.
What?
Oh, sorry. Dorduna. Chena Rongwa Tarpatang. Tamche Hiempa. Top Che Ki. Tamna Par Dakpa. Na Chikyang Ma Che Ching. Tokma Mepa. Ne Data. Date War Tu. Mirik. Dawar. Date War Tu.
Ardu.
Ardu. Wardu.
Ardu.
Pardu. Mirik Pe Chawa Dikpa. Lugewe. Le Tamche La Ngang. Ngam. Shuki. Jukparchela. Detarche Ken. Tamche Kyang. Dak Chenzin Ki. Drawo Le Shintu. Me Part Tongne Narshin.
Okay, Narshin. Okay, good.
Narshin.
Dorduna means let's wrap this thing up. Okay. These guys are mache. These guys aren't doing a single one. Chikyam. These guys aren't doing a single one. Nachik is the opposite of natso. Okay, so nachik means a single one of all the things that somebody should do to reach Tarpa and Tamche Kemba. What's that, Seiji? Yeah, liberation and Tamche Kemba.
Oh, the great.
Omniscient.
Omniscience.
Mr. Know-it-all. Okay. All husbands are Tamche Kemba. Okay. Okay, so they don't do a single example of the Chena Rua, means the things that would be proper to do. For example, doing something towards the method of achieving nirvana and Buddhahood, some pure action, number tapa, okay? Top number tapa. If they could commit themselves to a pure practice of the method for reaching nirvana or Buddhahood, that's what they should do. But the Chikyam Mache, they don't do anything like that. And they keep doing Dikpa. What's Dikpa, Seiji?
Non-dharma? No,
Yeah.
no.
They keep doing bad deeds, which is migewa le, bad karma, which is wrong things to do, mirikpechawa, improper things to do, okay? Well, how long have they been doing that? Tokba mepa ne. Up to tata. Okay, from time with no beginning, okay? Tokba mepa ne, for time with no beginning, up to the present moment. By the way, for some reason, I don't know why, Seiji, tata has a prenasal. It's an exception, okay? They say tanda. In modern spoken Tibetan, they'll say tanda, okay? So for time with no beginning, from beginningless time up to the present time, they have been doing inappropriate things, bad deeds, bad karma, and they are not just doing them, they are ngam, okay? Ngam. Ngam means you think something's delicious and you have a hunger for it, okay?
Nom nom.
Yeah. In English, we have this word relishing, where they relish it, okay? They're like, yummy. Ngam means yummy, okay? So they not only don't avoid bad deeds, they're like, yummy, okay?
Okay.
Shuk means powerful, okay? They have a powerful yummy feeling towards every time they get a chance to criticize these birds, for example, okay? Jupache, they engage in those deeds, okay? Now, Deta Cheken, people who are doing that, all of them have been, who's making them do that is Doc Chenzin. This should be key, actually. Okay. They are the enemy. Okay. Yeah, what's causing them trouble, you should see, is nothing other than the enemy, which is Dang Chenzin. Okay, cherishing yourself. Okay. Then we dance on the blah blah blah. And please read, and let me see who I got here. Who's DW? Don't know. Okay.
Dr. Wu.
Oh, sorry. Okay, how about Catherine Yin? Let's go, Catherine. Okay. Share down.
She tang te tar kone di warn tu dak chin di partu dak chen zin ki kyun ki rimpa ta yepa yepar tanen di ni
Tending.
tenen di ni ngepar jom ge par tongne lar yang tro wo chempo shinje she la su war sepanin
Cool.
cool war
Okay,
sepanin
cool.
uh-huh.
Share down. Kone Dipar means from the beginning of this book up to now. Okay, Kone Dipar. We've been demonstrating Demba, the kyun of Dak Chenzin, okay? The problems that come from cherishing ourselves, okay? And we've been going through it step by step, rimba, rimba, rimba. And really those steps have been tayepa. They're infinite. I mean, you could go on forever, okay? So we've been describing the problems of cherishing yourself, Gyepar, in detail, okay? By now, you should understand, Tong, by now you should recognize that you have to jump this Dak Chenzin. What's that mean, Seiji? Like
Kill?
Jomba. Yeah, you must crush, okay? This Dak Chenzin. You must crush this self-cherishing, okay? Ngepar, definitely, okay? Now, the author of the poem, Dharma Rakshita, is going to shift gears. And he's going to say, you better call on
The butcher of the Lord of Death.
yeah, the butcher of the Lord of Death. Yay. La Yang means one more time. We're going to have to kulwa. What's kulwa mean? I think Mr. Smith might have it.
Impel or encourage or
Yeah, where does it come? It always comes in the colophon of a book. Tell me why.
Does that have to do with asking the sponsor or?
Yeah, well, normally one of your students will kulwa you to write a book. You
I
see what I mean?
Request.
Yeah, they will entreat you, or what do you call that? Beg you, okay? They're like, kulwa means like to beg somebody, okay? Please, please do this, okay? Who are we kulwaing here?
The butcher of
Lord
the
of
Lord of
Death.
Death.
Yeah, the killer of the Lord of Death, the great fierce one, Trollo Chimbo, the angry one, okay? The butcher of the Lord of Death. He's pissed off at selfishness, okay? And he's pissed off at the source of selfishness, which is
Self-cherishing.
thinking
Oh,
things
no.
thinking things come from their side and not from being nice to other people, not by taking care of other people. He's pissed off at the habit of people to take care of themselves instead of others, which is based on thinking that other people come from their side and not from us, okay? All right, so we're gonna say.
I thought in the past he had said the opposite, right? I mean, that was the controversial thing, that he had said that it was that the problem was seeing things as themselves run by self-cherishing.
Maybe I can get out of the question by saying it's a cycle.
Oh, he switches. Okay.
Yeah, I like it's like a dog chasing its tail, you know.
Oh yeah, of
Which
course.
came
Yeah, makes
first?
sense.
Which came first, the selfishness or the misunderstanding? You know, I don't know.
It has to be
It's end,
misunderstanding,
it's
right?
beginning. Yeah.
Right.
Okay. Good. All right. Hustle. Let's hustle this guy.
Emma, dakte kongpo njompai ge shek cherki kunga tu tok chen.
Yeah. Now we can work this poem out without the commentary if we go slow. Okay. Emma means what? Emma home. Wow. Okay. We are wow. Okay. Wow. Gongbo means demon. Dakta means Daktu Tawa. So I think you can translate it. So we should jomba the gomba of Tawa, a dog.
We should shatter
Like da chom, yeah.
we should destroy the demon of
Good.
dakte
Of thinking we see
self.
a self.
Self.
Yeah. Okay. Of thinking we see a self nature. We should destroy. Who can do that? Somebody who has a na. Na means they possess. Okay. Somebody who possesses a chikiku.
The Dharma body.
Yeah, Dharma body, like we described in Ben's text yesterday, right? Who's that?
Oh.
Asian Shekwa. Okay. Yeah.
Sugata, right? Sugata.
I'm sorry, Dewa Shekwa, Sugata. Okay. Those who have gone to bliss. All right.
Mhm.
Because that Dharma body is Tutop Chen. It has a super tool.
For power.
Super duper power. Tutop. Okay. All right. So who you gonna call? Ghostbusters. No. Who you gonna call to stop your? Who are you gonna call to stop your seeing a self nature? Well, the Dharma body is pretty good. Okay, that's like the most powerful guy you could call. Okay? So here we go. Hasso, keep going.
Shete ema shepani ngar shepe dak Chenzin ki kyun tetak tongwe kona sam. Sem? Yang sam?
Ness, yeah.
Yang na teni jong che ki chowo chenpo shinje she ki ku sung tu ki yunten nam la ngötsar we gone detar chupao.
Okay. It's a funny, the commentator, it says Deta Japa at the end, okay? Deta Japa says, why is Dharma Rakshita talking this way? Why does he say, Amen? Amen? Okay. Well, it could be two different reasons. He's thinking it out, you know. He says, I think it could be two different reasons, okay? Number one, maybe he tongues the kyuns of Dak Chenzin.
Maybe he
Tongue.
strikes? No.
Like Tonglam.
See.
Yeah,
Oh.
maybe he sees the kyun, the problems of Dak Chenzin. What's that mean?
Self.
The problems of being
Of
selfish.
cherishing. Yeah, of cherishing yourself. Yeah. As we have explained them above. Narshepa. Okay. So maybe he's saying, oh my God, means wow, so many, you get so messed up from Dak Chenzin, like, oh my God, okay? Or some, okay? So either it's out of seeing Gone, or maybe Yangna, alternately, maybe he's thinking of the Yuntens.
Good qualities
Yeah, of Shinjeshe.
of the butcher of the Lord of Death.
Yeah, he's saying, oh my God, look at this deity, he's so cool. You know, he's gonna come and smash my self-cherishing. Okay, so either he's amazed at the problem or he's amazed at the solution. Okay, oh my God. Okay, all right, got it?
Mhm.
Dani Jomche means means the great fierce one, the butcher of the Lord of Death, who's gonna destroy. Dani means this this Dak Chenzin, okay, who's gonna destroy this self-cherishing. And he's thinking about the yuntans of the ku and the sung and the tu of this deity. What's that mean? Look at the yuntans, guna.
The body.
A good quality. Yeah, you got it.
Yeah, look at the amazing qualities
Oh,
of how this guy acts, of how this guy talks, and of how this guy thinks. What guy?
the butcher.
Yeah, the butcher of the Lord. Wow, Ngotsawa means wow, I'm amazed, you know. Amo. Okay. What the yeah, okay. Okay.
But I thought he
All
said,
right.
I thought they were talking about
What's
relying on
that?
the power of the Sugata.
They're about to get to that.
Oh, sorry.
They're about to get to that. It's a good question. They're about to really harp on that. Okay. So word. Oh, let's do Alex. Come on, Alex Oliva. Docte. Okay. So
Dake gompo shepa dini datun zinpa la chete deni jomgpe gyu san tatun zinpa la tene takla chen parn zinpa chumwe na chenzin ki shitsa yinpe wanki yin ching.
good. Now he says when Dharmarakshita mentions the demon of viewing a self, the demon of viewing a self, and then when he explains it, Seiji, in the first line, he does not say Dak Chenzin. What does he say?
Dangzin,
Yeah, great, Dr. Zimba. What's the difference?
grasping to a self and self-cherishing, right?
Good, two different problems, right? So yeah, who's the demon of seeing a self is our habit of grasping to a self nature of things, okay? Chete. That's the thing we have to jom. What's that mean, Seiji?
That's the thing we need to destroy.
Yeah, good. Why? Because Dak Chenzin is Temba on Dangzin.
Is relying? No, is
Yeah, Dak Chenzin is based on or is founded in Dangzin. So how do you say it in English?
oh relying, no? No.
Or say the whole thing. Dak Chenzin is then on Dangzin.
Self-cherishing builds upon seeing a self.
Yeah. Being selfish basically is founded in not understanding reality. Okay, here we go. Chungna. And therefore, Dak Zin is the Shitsa. So you guys, I don't think you know Shitsa, but it means the foundation. Okay, the foundation, the root foundation, the most basic foundation of Chenzin. Okay, holding to itself, nature is the most basic foundation of selfishness. Okay.
Again,
Cool.
we're over time.
Okay, one key at the end here means due to the fact, okay? He's attacking the misperception of a self-nature because it is the root cause of selfishness, okay? Cool? Yay. By the way,
Wow.
and then we're gonna get into what the question that Venerable Utpala was talking about, which is a pretty strong discussion about the self-nature question here, okay? Sorry, they're gonna discuss, okay, just to get you guys ready, they're gonna discuss the two truths with regard to, say, Yamantaka, okay? They're gonna discuss the two truths with regard to Yamantaka. There's a part of Yamantaka which is deceptive reality, and there's a part of Yamantaka which is ultimate reality, and it's the second part that kicks the ass of selfishness. Okay, got it? All right.
Oh, we've seen that in the past a little bit. Oh, cool.
Yeah, it's gonna be nice. And Venerable Utpala kind of anticipated it. Okay.
Okay. Wow. Thank you very much, Geshe.
Yay.
Sashi Puki Jukshin Tota Vira Blingshin Zangye Shindu Dakshila Asho Namguru Ratna Mandala Kamyataya Dewaji Kewo Sunam Yeshe Sokso Sunam Shebejun Ampatni Topasho.
Yay, Seiji. Well, congratulations.
Wow.
You had a busy year so far. And thanks so much for helping to recreate DCI and make it a bigger company. Thank you.
Thank you, Geshe.
Okay.
Wow, this is awesome.
Thank you, Geshe.
Thanks, Gabe. Thanks, Seiji. Thanks, everybody.